Okay, I'm here. Sorry, everything took long for some reason today to post my stuff and everything. Well, hi Promethean. You're the first one here. I hope your tablet makes it through the stream too. What a day I had. I don't even know. Like, Wolf Tamer, hi. Hi. I think there's a little tiny delay with the stream, but whatever. Oh yeah, today was literally one of the worst days I've had in a long time. Yeah, it was awful. It was really awful. And that's why I'm also super late. Well, that's, kind of one of the reasons, but wow, dude, today was just abuse all around me. I was abused, literally. I'm laughing because I'm a toughie, right? But I was literally mentally abused everywhere today where I was. At work, at home, everywhere. Honestly, because I was, because what happened in the morning threw me totally behind, and which was I had a flat tire. I had a flat tire in the morning, so, and I had to be there in 10 minutes. Hey, Florida Metal, hi. So it was like, okay, so that already fucking threw me behind. Had to carry my old shitty electric bike downstairs out of the laundry room, blah, 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 all of that bullshit. So that was pretty much a disaster already. So it takes me longer because the bike doesn't go as fast as the other one. This one only goes 15 miles, where the other one goes like 25 miles per hour, right? Hey, Serenity, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So that had already everything messed up. Then a message from my boss. Oh, okay, Serenity. I got you. We'll talk about it after her reading. You guys, you have no idea. But that's also the precise reason. Oh, that's a good one, Serenity. The reason why I'm here, because I'm like, I need to do this. I need to do this. This is only good for everybody. For me, for you, everybody. I don't wait for karma. Sweet like honey. The gold. Okay, so is there anything in particular, Serenity, that you want to know? Let me turn down my volume a little bit. It's a little loud. Okay, I think that's better. Anything in particular or just a general? Okay, let's do it. Generum. You did that 2 times. Back to a generum. That's gonna be our inside that's gonna be our inside joke now. Generum. It's not general anymore, it's generum. Taylor Swift lyrics? Oh my god, no. She just always sings about some boyfriend that broke up with her and she cries about it, bro. That's Kelly Clarkson does the same shit, man. It's ridiculous. That's okay. It's okay. Everybody expresses themselves differently in their art. Okay. So let's see. Let's start. Okay. The Fool. So this is expressing about new things are about to begin. Okay. It's talking about potential. It's the beginning of a journey. Innocent or young person, acting kind of thoughtless, and folly. Okay, folly, whatever. So that's pretty good. That's good. So you're kind of almost like adventurous. You're stepping on new grounds. You're seeing new things. You're trying new things. And almost like you're starting to enjoy it. Okay. Hey, Budsy. My cat's on the roof. Baby Mance, you can't come inside. I'm sorry, Baby Mance. He's so silly. He's me out. It's okay, baby Mias. Don't cry. I love you. All right, moving on. Oh, I love this card. I haven't seen this card in a while. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you're very eager. Ah. Coincidence or no? He is also my protector. I'll tell you guys about him in a minute. My only orange cat that I have. Not my first orange cat, but my only orange cat. You guys won't believe literally what I'm going to tell you about him. But anyway, one thing at a time. I'm too excited tonight. Page of Pentacles, this is talking about eager to learn, okay? A young student. So you're really really trying to you have an inventive mind, okay? So that's really good. So I feel like these two just kind of go hand in hand together, okay? Orange is the new black. Good one. Yeah, so really good, those two together. So new stuff, learning, a journey, a beginning of something, treading in new territory. Really good. Let's see this one. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles inverted. So there's some part in your life where you are performing rather, it's mediocre, okay? It's kind of poor workmanship. It's kind of like sloppy and not paying attention to detail, okay? Could be at your job, could be something that you just do, like could be a hobby, your job, something that you usually really put a lot of effort into. You're just kind of like, not feeling it, and you're just kind of slacking off a little bit on it, okay? Also, maybe even like moving away from it into this new area of your life, into this new journey, onto this new path that it's seemingly going on here, okay? So yeah, so that kind of covers here, Serenity. I'm glad to see you. It's been a minute. So I hope Fat Boy Slim? Oh, that's my playlist. Sorry. So I hope you can resonate with this, and I hope this was this helped you and made sense to you. And I really wish you good luck on your new journey there. That sounds good. Sounds good. So you're welcome. Okay, so I don't want to bore you guys with my day. Like, honestly, if I don't want to sit here and blabber on about my day unless you guys are actually interested in hearing it. I'm not gonna, I'm just gonna, I guess, make it short or whatever. I don't want to fucking sound like a complainer. But yeah. So then my boss. Oh, you did. Oh, why can't I see it? Oh, I see it. I'm sorry, Prometheus. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, definitely. I thought that was still. I didn't pay attention. Let me shuffle those really good, okay? Sorry about that. Because I feel like I gotta shuffle them longer. Because I feel like it doesn't really. I just gotta. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna long story short, again, issue with that other person that I work with. Again. Okay, so we were really busy the other day. Okay, we were really busy, and to the point where I had like 8 or 9 tables, and she had like 3, and she was maxed out. And she told me straight up that she was maxed out. Okay. I'm like, okay, yeah, as usual, like, I'm used to it. It's fine. And it usually goes over well. Like, it's fine. I'll just do it all. And it is what it is. I don't care because I'm busy, makes the time go by, I make money, and I get to go home, and everything is fine. And I don't have to deal with bullshit. I just work. So I'm okay with it usually. Here's the problem. There was a table that was very impatient. They waited maybe, I brought them drinks. There were 4 people. They waited maybe 5 to 7 minutes at the most after I brought their drinks, which 5 is okay, 7 is not really okay, but of course they saw us running around like crazy. We were busy, right? And it looked like they were already pretty much ready when they came in. They were ready to order when they came in. So it's kind of like, okay, you gotta give me some slack, okay? I didn't know you knew the menu already from front to back. Anyway, they left. They got up at some point and they left. Okay, that is what it is. So apparently they made a post online on one of those fucking pages, whatever, and they complained, and they said they lied about stuff. First of all, they said that me, I know they were talking about me, because they were talking about the person that brought them their drinks, which was me, because I was the only one that could do it, because she couldn't handle it. She had 3 tables, she couldn't do it. She was overwhelmed. So I was like, okay. So they were talking about how they came in there and how they said that I told them that I was going to be with them, in just a moment, which I did. That was true. And then I proceeded to take out food for other tables. Yes, that has to be priority, because this food will get cold and then the people will not get to eat. So I have to do that before I take your order, because we don't have heating lamps. Doesn't matter if we had heating lamps or not. You don't want to do that. That is the main priority. You take the food out. Okay, that doesn't matter. And of course I got to do everything on my own. I don't have help, because she can't do even the 3 tables that she has. So how is she's going to help me, So I have to do it all on my own, right? The boss isn't, he's just kind of, I mean, sometimes, he'll try, but it's just like, oh, hi, Ronan. Hi. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome, as usual. You are the best crowd. I couldn't ask for a better people in my stream, really. So, anyway, and then they said that I proceeded to take orders of another table that had come in after them. Lie. That never occurred. All the orders that had been taken prior to them coming in and had already been rung into the computer. Okay, so it was not true. I never took anybody's food order after they had come in, because everybody's food order was already in the computer. That's why I was so, Okay, so they left that on there. They said they will not be back. Okay. So he sent the screenshot in a group chat between me, him, and her. And I explained myself, right? I sent a message back and I said, I explained why. I said I had about 8 to 9 tables, while she had about 3 to 4. And I apologize. I tried my best to get to them. They were impatient because they were not waiting more than 7 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes. I'd say 5. Okay, that's pretty much where I think, they were at. And I tried my best and, couldn't make it to the table. Now, I'm at work and it's busy and it's fine and we're working. He's not there. My manager's there. Everything, whatever, as usual, we're working. And, now I wrote that answer while I was at work. Then he comes in. I do my checkout with him. And I go home. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Nothing. No problem. Said nothing to me. I get home. About 30 minutes after I get home. Because now I'm getting home and I'm about to take my bike apart because I need to take that tire off. Now, those tires are big like this. And this has a motor on it. And it's just like a fucking... I had to literally bring the She-Hulk out of me. With a wrench to get these... lug nuts or whatever they're called, get that off of there. It was so tight on there. It took me like 4 tries, and I'm like, if I can't get that shit off, I don't know who. My brother could, but other people around me, they wouldn't be able to do it, right? So it's like, okay, because these muscles, right? So anyway, so finally I said, you know what? I'm gonna be so violent, you know, and I'm like, ugh, and I fucking, and finally, and I was like, yes, I finally got that. Yeah, because they're the really big ones. I mean, they're like this big and like this thick, right? Because they're like for the big ass tires with the motor. Got it off. Right as I'm starting to get off, I'm looking at my phone. I got a text message. I said, oh, okay. I'm thinking there's only really two people that send me on text message, and that's my brother or my bosses. Okay. It's my boss in the group chat. Now responding to me about 30 minutes after I had left. You have the arms of a guitar. The little tiny. Yeah, I'm the bass player. That's right. That's so funny. That meme. We talked about this before, I think, you and I. That meme was so funny. I will never forget that. That picture of those two guys in the meme. I laugh about it all the time. But I can't even make that joke anymore now because I'm on the guitar now, too. So what the fuck? It's okay. I'm a bass player first, okay? Anyway, so since this huge message in the thing. Well, huge is maybe a little, but big message, right? Talking about. Okay, Jenny, next time I send something in group message, all I want to hear is, okay, got it. Okay, let me just stop there. Let me just go point by point, right? Because I'm like, okay, first of all, no. This is not fucking China. This is not Russia. We're not communist fucking city over here. Okay, you're not Mussolini, as much as you like to think to be, fucking Italian dictator over here. Okay, I will not, because I will explain myself, because I will justify what happened. I'm not just going to sit here. Second point is, I am not, he writes, I am not here to blame anybody and say anybody did a bad job or somebody did a better job than the other person. But I really don't like what you said about so-and-so, putting her name, right? And I said, and I'm like, okay, let me cut it off there. Thinking to myself, I was like, okay, I don't care if anybody likes what I'm saying. The truth is the truth, whether somebody likes it, whether somebody thinks it's true, or whatever the issue may be. The truth is the truth. And we have to establish what happened here, right? Because obviously you're mad. When I say you, I'm talking about my boss. You're saying you're not mad. You're saying you're not saying who did a better job than the other one, blah, blah, blah. But you are obviously mad about the situation, or you would have never put this in text message in the very first place, okay? So now we have to determine what's the issue here. Why did this occur? You know, because we have to figure out what is the problem. And the problem was not me. And I have to make sure that I can sit here and that I can explain why I am not the problem, okay? Because that has to be made clear. Because it's obviously in his not all there mind, still not clear to him that I am literally the best waitress that he has in this restaurant, and that I'm literally doing the best job out of all the waitresses. He still doesn't have that clear in his head. Reason why is because so-and-so, person with the, you know, the other girl that works with me in the morning, she kisses his ass. She bought markers for the board. She does this. She comes in like 30 minutes early every day. Things like that. She's always like, oh yeah, so how you doing? Oh, trying to get with the kids. And it's so desperate and it's so pathetic because it's so fake. It's not sincere. It's not because she really likes them. No, it's because she's kissing ass. Because I've told you guys this before, she's trying to cover up for her lack of doing a good job, okay? For her lack of intellect, too. You know, subsequently, therefore not doing a good job, okay? It's not her fault. She was born like this. She cannot help it. But don't cover it up. Be honest about your shortcomings. Because I am. If I... And that's it. And, you know, that's really good. So I am a person, when I make a mistake, I will stand here and I will apologize. And I will say, I made a mistake. It was my fault, and I take full responsibility. Always. I will always. I have forever, and I will always. I have never been the type of person that says, I didn't do anything. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. No, if it's me, it's me. Today, for instance, I forgot to ring something into the computer. And I immediately said, oh my God, that's my fault. I immediately ran to the table. I talked to the lady. I explained the situation to her. She looked at me. She said, it's okay. I'm like, all right. Because you know what? There's nobody harder on me than myself, man. Nobody. So my boss can know that all day I was thinking about the stupid post that these people made, to the point where I was like, I'm going to go on there personally and reply to what they said. But then I thought to myself, like, I let these things eat me alive. I really do, because that's the person that I am. That's how I am. I'm like a perfectionist in the worst way, too. Not in the best way, but also in the worst way. So finally, I calmed myself down. I said, no. Because I'm not at fault here. I don't have to do all of these things or any of these things at all. I didn't do anything wrong. I tried my hardest, whereas others didn't. And that's why we are here in this dilemma. Okay? So, and then the end of the thing was just like, I don't know. I don't even know what the rest was. Just nothing important. So I responded, because you're not going to silence me. I'm going to say something again to you. I responded and said, I am not blaming anybody. I am just saying this thing with so-and-so is a fact. And mind you, this is a group chat. She's in there. She read it. But she's not woman enough to... She has never responded to anything that I have said to her. When I sent her the text message one day, I said, listen... Let's just speak cordially at work. Let's not talk about personal business. Let's not be like this anymore. We're not like this anymore. She never responded there. She didn't respond this time. She has nothing to say. Okay? Because he protects her. She doesn't have to say anything, because they're like together. It's like fucking middle school, guys. It's so ridiculous, bro. Like... I can't with this shit. So, I just said like one or two sentences. I said, I am just explaining why this happened. I'm explaining why I was not able to get to the table. And what I said about her is just a fact. And I will continue to do my job to the best of my ability, as I have always done, although you don't see it. I said that. And I will continue to do so. And thank you. Just like he signed it with thank you, I said thank you. And that was my message, and I never got a response back. So, I don't care. Everybody's against me. It's a pattern with him. It's a pattern. The person that, when I first started there, the person that I worked with then, she was, he thought about her high and mighty. A few months into me working there, suddenly he started hating her, talking shit about her to me. She doesn't do her job. And I'm just like, I'm not a snitch. I'm not going to stand here and say, yeah, she's awful. Yeah, Roberto, you should totally, fire her. Yeah, she's awful. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. I'm not going to say anything. You have that opinion. This your place. Do whatever you want. I don't care. So finally, I think she quit. One day I come to work and she's not there anymore, and it was a big dramatic thing. Nobody wants to tell me, because everybody makes a huge secret always of these things that happen. It's fucking so ridiculous. Like little kids, literally like little kids. Like, we can't tell anybody. You gotta promise me, okay? It's like, what the fuck? Just what happened? Where's she at? Don't want to tell me? Okay, I don't give a shit. Whatever, man. She's gone. It's the sick, and I was the big honcho. Like, I was treated like gold. Now, that girl is new, but she's not that new. She's like, I don't know, 7 months there now or something. She's gold, and I'm shit. Even so, I'm better than her. At the job that we perform, I am better. Like, I hate when people are like, you can't say, I don't like it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I do a better job. That's it. Because of me, you make the money even that you make. When I'm there, at least. Not because of her. She's so desperate, too. She'll go to... Like, my regulars come in. I have regulars every day coming in. For me. Wanting me, everything. She'll be like, hi, how are ya? Good to see you again. To my regulars, right? So desperate. So desperate. And I'm just like... And now, Ronan, what you're saying... And exactly... I am going to say what I got to say, but other than that, I'm just going to keep doing my job. I'm going to do my job, and I'm going to go home. And you can have your temper tantrum. The owner can have his temper tantrum. She can have her temper tantrum. Blah, 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 like little kids. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to work. I'm doing my job to the best of my ability, and then I'm going home. And I'm not scared anymore. Fire me, I'll find another job. I've always found another job. It's so ridiculous, you know? Why doesn't he just get it over with? Explain this to me, somebody. Why does he... why doesn't he just say the words, you know? You don't have to come in anymore. Your services are no longer needed. Whatever it is. Why doesn't he just do it? What's the issue? I don't understand. You cannot... Of what? What is he scared of? No, I really want to know. I'm really like, I have no clue what the fuck's going on. Because the way I am, you cannot change me. I will speak. You will not forbid me to speak. The way the message sounded was like he was my dad. Like, you know, when the dad tells you, when I tell you to do something, you're just going to do it. No, I'm not just going to do it. Especially not in a situation like this. If you tell me to wipe something down because there's dirt on it, yeah, I'm going to wipe it down. If you tell me to wipe something down, there's no dirt on it, I'm not going to wipe it down. What? I know you want people to operate like robots. We know the rich people that run this world and have us as workers, they want us all to just shut the fuck up and run like robots, right? And be little slaves to them. That's never going to happen. I am never going to do that because that would be the beginning of the end. That's already the beginning of the end. Already way too many people are doing that. She's one of them. Everybody's scared to say anything to anybody. I'm not doing that. That's how World War II started because nobody said nothing. Nobody fucking asked questions and everybody just did what they were told. That's not going to happen with me. Forget it. Exactly. He likes the drama. He very much likes the drama. He loves to talk about other people. He talks behind my back all the time. And he thinks I don't notice. I called him out on it, and now he doesn't do it anymore. I've noticed that. But he does it probably when I'm not there. But he is now refraining from doing it while I'm there, because I've noticed it. He knows I've noticed it, because I said it to him in the last message, the last incident we had. I said, I know you talk badly behind my back all the time. Like... I'm a psychic. Are you kidding me? And I can't tell what's going on right around me right now? Yes. That would be hilarious. That would be really hilarious. Yeah, and it's just this drama. It's just dramatic, and it's just like, can we not do that? I just want to come here. I just want to work, and I just want to go home. Right. Exactly. And like I said, that this is the thing. I'm at an age now. I'll be 35 this year. I'm at an age now where you cannot change me. The way I am now is I'm gonna be like this. There will be maybe slight changes of my. You know, of course, you grow more. You continue to mature. You always mature more. You grow wiser. You grow more knowledgeable. You grow probably calmer. These things, of course, with age come different things, you know. But the essence of me is there. You cannot change it. You can tell me to shut up and don't say anything and just say, okay, got it. But I'm not going to do it. I've worked for you now for 3 years. Do you know me by now or you still don't know me? What's going on here? I've been the same person the whole fucking time. And like I said, I've told you guys, he hates me. And he's always hated me. Well, hate might be a strong word, but he's always disliked me. But he's always still had me there. I don't understand why. Just let me go. I'm such a thorn in your side. Just let me go. I don't. That's what I never understand. But I think I have a little plan. I think. Yeah. So. I think I'm gonna go and apply it at another place tomorrow, next door, and see. I've applied there like 2 times already now. I'm gonna just go in there personally again, and tell them that I've applied there 2 times. If they're looking for somebody, whatever. What was I gonna say? So yeah, and then of course, abuse at home as usual, mental abuse. Fine, whatever. Well, no, it's not like that. It's not that I'm making money like that, but it's like I'm there to work, right? I'm there to take tables. If I wasn't there, then nobody would take orders. Nobody, and I mean, she can only take like a couple of tables, so, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't see any of it. He's completely blind because also that the intellect is just not there. He can also barely write, like her. It's just they cannot comprehend. Their cognition, their cognitive abilities are just not there. He cannot understand what's happening in front of him. He cannot focus. He cannot understand. If you saw him, you would know what I mean. There's not all there, just like her too. And it's a shame because his wife, I've talked about her before. She's a highly intelligent person, It's a shame. No, he knows that. See, but that's the funny part. That's the funny part, Promethean. On the phone call, when he called, I don't know if I ever talked about that, but when I had sent him the message back the first time this shit occurred, he called me on the phone and he straight up said, "You have no idea how hard it felt for me to send you this message. It was so difficult for me to send you this message. It was so hard for me. And we have to understand that some people are just not as good as others." Da da da. Talking about how she's not as good as me. So are you just ignoring it because she kisses your ass? Exactly. And because her husband is rich and they make a lot of money, so they belong together. So she belongs in the group because she has money. And I don't have money. I live like I have money, and I have money sometimes, but then sometimes it's gone. I am a lot like my father with this issue. Maybelline, you need to restock on your on your makeup. Well, you can always subscribe to me. You get no ad breaks. And you get to unlock my emotes too. And you get a 10-card reading every month of your subscription. Yeah. Yep. Eyeliners. There you go. But yeah, so yeah, and then at home fucking getting treated like shit. Yeah. Getting blamed for shit that I didn't, that's not my fault at all, bro. Like, I didn't do jack shit. Somebody doesn't have something to eat. They were at home all fucking day. They could have went to the store. They had money, everything. And then the store closes and they're fucking pitching at me. Yeah, fucking you bitch. Spitting right in front of my feet while I'm walking. Fucking, yeah. That kind of shit. Starting again, Promethean, obviously. But, so in the meantime, now all of this is going on. I was suing or sewing. I'm unsure what is this called now. Sewing, I think it's called, right? Sewing a carpet, tassels onto a carpet, and I just wanted to get at least like one side of it done, and that took a long time by hand, but it looks nice. But yeah, so in between all of that nonsense, and then having to fucking take that fucking tire off, and then having to cook myself lunch, and then cleaning up, and then fucking taking care of the cats. So it's been, yeah. Oh man, but I love it. It's so much fun. Like I for some reason it's so fun to me to do it. I don't know why. I don't know why this is a fun activity for me. I feel like some old, or like, because I love crocheting too, you know. But I think I like sewing more. So yeah. So anyway, I'm glad I'm here, and you know. Now, what I was gonna tell you guys. Okay, so wait. So let me just. I think so. I really do. So, let me just tell you this about my cat real quick, and then I'll do the reading for you, Promethean. Okay. So, what I was gonna say about Baby Mance, Björn is his name actually. He is the craziest cat you ever meet. First of all, he will follow me all the way to the dollar store or the post office, which is like, I don't know, a little bit over a quarter of a mile away from my house. And I walk there, you know, and it takes me like fucking 5 minutes to walk there. Less. So it's probably less. It's like less than a quarter of a mile. Something like that. Takes me about 5 minutes, maybe 3 to 5 minutes to walk there. And he'll walk with me all that fucking way. All the way there. There's cars, there's traffic, everything. And he'll walk right with me. But not big traffic, right? Because it's neighborhood. So it's okay. And that's, first of all, people are like, is that your cat? I'm like, yep, that is. Whoa, he follows you like that? And I'm like, yep, he follows me like a dog. I don't even have to call him. He just comes with me. So that's already funny. But here's what's really amazing about this cat, which I love it about him. He's very picky. Okay, so when the other cats are around, I cannot touch him. I'm not allowed to touch him. As soon as I go to me, he runs away. He does not like being touched by me when the other cats are around. I'm unsure what that means, okay? When he's by himself and the other cats are not around, no problem. He wants pets. You can hold him, but he's still picky. Like, if you do one wrong move, he'll be like, nah, he'll be mad at you, right? But I know how to handle him. He's very intelligent cat. Like, you can see it in his eyes, right? You can see the look in his eyes. He's thinking. He's so attentive, and, you know. So anyway, he always comes on the roof and he cries because he's like, he sees me and he wants to come inside, but he can't because, yes, he is neutered, but he still sprays. They do, because there's many of them, so they still do that stuff. So he can't come inside. My house is very clean and it smells nice. And I just, you know, I can't have it. I cuddle with you outside. I have a couple of girls that can come in, and the youngest boy can come in because he's not doing that yet. But everybody else has to stay outside because they spray, you know. So anyway, one time I went to the ATM. With Draven, we went to the ATM, and he was meeting a friend at the ATM, and it was in the middle of the night, right? And it was such a funny situation because, like, the friend is afraid of cats, but I didn't know that, okay? So we walked all the way there, and Björn followed us all the way there. And we get there, and here's his friend, like a few feet, and like standing there by the trees, like kind of hiding by the trees, and you know, we see him and he sees us, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And Draven's like, dude, he's hiding. I'm like, why is he hiding? I thought you guys were gonna meet here. He's like, he's hiding because of Björn. I'm like, because of Björn? Yeah, he's afraid of cats. I'm like, he's afraid of cats? What the fuck? Here's the kicker, right? That's already like funny to me. A grown-ass man afraid of a cat? Of a little cat? Fucking pathetic, please. Please. I mean, come on now. What the fuck is going on here? So anyway, this gets good. My cat, this is the first time I really noticed. I had a hunch, but this is the first time I realized that this was really true. Björn sees him now and has eyes locked on him and ears up. And what does Björn do? He goes right to him. He goes to him, and his friend's like, dude, your cat's coming at me. And Bjorn goes to him, and Bjorn wants to attack him. Bjorn is going to him to attack him. This is crazy. This is crazy. So Bjorn, this whole time, so now the guy starts walking with us, but like away from us to our back to our house because the cat. And the whole time Bjorn is like, oh, okay, checking him. Okay. The whole time, this is nuts. It's so crazy, but he protects me literally from when the Gash Bear comes. He's a stranger cat. Like he's a stray cat. He is not one of my cats, but he comes and eats, food's out there. He comes and I let him, because he's okay. He comes when all the other cats have eaten and he comes. I cannot go out there when Gash is out there because as soon as I step outside, Bjorn will come from wherever he is. He will come and he will stand in front of me and he will attack. He will try to attack fucking Gash. And he does this with other cats. Well, with Gash he does it like viciously because it's not one of his on his territory. It's not a familiar cat to him. It's an enemy pretty much, right? In that sense. But he does it with everybody. If somebody messes with me, he'll come and he'll be like, "Ugh!" And he will protect me. He will stand himself in front of me and protect me, like a dog. It's unbelievable. Like you guys, it might not sound as crazy, but you guys would have to see it because it's not just like a, how people say, he's so protective, and then he'll just like, no, he's actively like he will like a lion attack anybody and anything that he thinks is a threat to me. Even Georgie, my other male cat that I've had for almost 11 years, right? Bjorn I've only had for like 3.5 years. He will attack Jar Jar now because he is so jealous and protective of me. And I have to separate them. I had to separate them the other day again. But I know that I can tell also that Georgie starts to stuff sometimes too. But it's so crazy how protective he is of me. It's sweet. It makes me feel very sweet, right? It makes me feel, I have my little man, my little baby man, and that's my little man, and he protects me. And I feel protected. I feel, like, well, there is a male creature in my life that will protect me, and it makes me happy. Because, I know my brother would, but not to the extent I wish him to. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, well, Sweetie is my familiar, really. But, I think that it's very true that you can have multiple familiars. And I do believe that Bjorn is, in a way, my familiar. Bjorn also, I think, has the mentality just like Skinny had the mentality. I think he's so smart that he understands that I saved him. Well, Draven saved him, really. Draven saved him. But, Draven brought him home from abusive home. But then, of course, I did everything past that, right? Mostly. He helped me a little bit here and there with stuff. He cleaned the wound that Bjorn had when he got... So, he helped me with it. I cannot say I did it all on my own. But he did help me with it. But I think he's very much understanding of how much I have done for him. How much I've helped him and stuff. And Skinny showed it in another way. Skinny was like just she would just put her head and just like sink in and just like kiss. She would literally kiss like a human. It was so crazy. Like with her lips like that. Unbelievable. And really always just like I could feel that she was just looking at me like, you saved me. You saved me from starvation. You saved me. And I live because of you, and she was the sweetest, Girly and Skinny were really just the sweetest cats. Marie was her own. Marie was very sweet herself, but she had she had the queen mentality. She was a little bit like, I am Queen Marie Antoinette. She was like that, you know? That's how she was. And it is still weird. Like, it's still taking me a minute. Like, when I go out there and feed them every time, I'm like, there's like at least 1 or 2 cats missing. Yeah. Well, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cats missing altogether since I've moved in here. But, you know, the other ones are a little further away. But, in the history, I mean. But, yeah. So, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But anyway, so, that was the story about my cat. Baby Mance. I call him Baby Mance because he's a baby Mance. I can only speak to my cats in this voice. I cannot speak to them in any other voice. I mean, I can, but it's not natural. It's not right, okay? If I speak to my cats in any other voice besides that voice, it's not right. It's wrong. Alright, Promethean. Let's do this. What would you like to... Is there anything in particular or just in general? You do the same thing? Yay! I love it. I love it. I'm glad when men do it. Honestly, I'm glad when men do it because then I can really know they've really, you know... I mean, it doesn't mean if a man doesn't talk like that they're like, they don't like animals. No, it's not like that at all. But... It's nice when a man does it too. I think it's cool. Yes, I always love that. Yeah, that's perfect because they will say stuff that is important to know. All right. So I might just make you my last one then, Promethean, because we don't have many in here, and I still have to work tomorrow. And unfortunately, I came so late tonight, but okay. Good news already. Ace of Cups. Look at that. With the wings and everything. So, Ace of Cups is talking about abundant pleasure. First of all, I know that much. Okay, it's talking about fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in life. That's either happening already for you right now, or it's gonna be in your near future, but something like this will be around you and will happen to you, or is happening to you. So that's really good. That's really good. I'm happy about that. The Emperor inverted. So this incompetence, weakness, and indecision. I'm not sure how to place that. Incompetence, indecision, and weakness. I feel like that's something around you. I don't think that that's really you right now, but it's somewhere around you. It has something to do with you somehow. So just be mindful of it. I don't know. Let's move on. Maybe we can... Oh, I love that card. That's my favorite card. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is not directly related to you. I think that this is somebody around you that you see frequently is indecisive, weakness, and what was the other thing? Incompetence. That sounds like a work thing. That sounds like a work thing to me. That gives me these work vibes for some reason. I don't know. The Hierophant. Look at that card. I fucking love that card. So, you know, spiritual divinity, if you will, okay, divine inspiration, mercy, control over spiritual needs, and conformity, okay? So you are really in the balance mode spiritually, okay? You're really on higher grounds is actually a really good way to put it. On higher grounds spiritually. So these two cards, you're really doing good. Really good. Inside and out, really good. This, I cannot really place this on you at all, but it's somebody somewhere around you, okay? Sometimes it doesn't, you know, rules are rules, but sometimes it could also be somebody you will encounter for a short period of time. But if you do, then it will be very obvious that this person is that person that is talked about the incompetence, the weakness, and the indecision. Will immediately click and be like, oh, that person, okay. Sometimes it could be as simple as a customer at the register saying, I'm so weak for these type of sweaters, but I can't decide which one I want. And then you're like, oh, okay, that's all it was. You know, because sometimes it can be like that. But then it will be very obvious to you, you know. So yeah, but it looks good, Promethean. Looks good. I think your endeavors are good. So yeah. Nice. Well, I hope that helped a little bit. I hope that made sense to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Excited about it. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna head out, guys. Okay. If that's okay. And what's tomorrow? Tuesday. Yeah. Tomorrow I think I'll be back. I got something in the mail that I have to build tomorrow. Not gonna talk about it yet. I'm gonna wait. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Maybe I should do it tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm gonna try to be here. Yeah, it definitely. Yep, I agree with you. It does feel separate from the other. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow. I don't want to promise, but I am scheduled, and I think I'm gonna come. Shouldn't even take me this long to set that thing up, but I still gotta sew the carpet too. So we'll see. But I'm gonna try to be back tomorrow. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Florida Metal. Thank you, Promethean, Serenity of Wind, Wolf Tamer, Ronin. Good convo with you there. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. Emily wasn't here. No, I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. And until then, let's not forget to mourn those in spiritual turmoil. And I'll see you soon. Thank you, guys. Have a good night as well. Tschüss, zdravo,